We took all 16 strategies and we're going to put them head to head in a tournament to see who is going to be the 2026 winner of the top strategy. We are doing a World Cup Law Firm edition. Now, in this, we are going to be talking about 16 different strategies that can grow the profitability of a law firm. And we're going to do it World Cup style. So you want to stay tuned for this. Now, I'm telling you, this is going to be great because we're going to be talking through all 16 strategies and we're going to tell you how the strategies work. We're going to give you some highlights around what strategies mean for different law firms and how different law firms may be using them. We're going to hit the highlights. But if you stick around to the end of the World Cup Law Firm series, what we're going to do is we're going to tell you how you can get a copy of the Profit Strategy Workbook. In that workbook, we're going to go in detail for each one of these strategies. We're going to tell you about where these strategies can work, which type of firms they work well with, and we'll give you some practical insights on how you can implement these strategies in your firm. Now, what you want to do is you want to stick to the end of this video because by the end of this video, we're going to tell you which ideas won round one and which ones are going to move on to the next semifinal round. So we can eventually get in a cover of 3 different videos. We're going to work through the series to really see what is the number one strategy. Now, let's go into round one and we're going to talk match by match. In matchup number one, we saw value-based pricing versus staffing delegation. Now, give you a little bit of context. Value-based pricing is a unique way of doing pricing. It's where you don't focus on billing by the hour or you don't focus on just your standard approach to flat fee. What you do is you think about what is the value that this solution or this outcome delivers to the clients, and you base it on that. Now, the reason why this becomes a very attractive strategy for law firms is because when you think about it, is as a lawyer, if you've been practicing for years and years, guess what? It doesn't take you as long to reach certain outcomes because you have years of experience. You're going to get more efficient and more effective over time. If you bill by the hour, what ends up happening is the faster you are at delivering the result, the less money you make. So what value pricing does is it gives you a way to put a value on your experience so that the better you get at doing your job as a lawyer, you don't end up making less money. You actually become more profitable. Now, on the other hand, the opponent that they're up against is staffing delegation. Now, what staffing delegation is, it's about when a case comes in and you can have your paralegal, legal assistant, or your attorney, managing partner. You can have anyone in the firm work on it. When it comes down to staffing delegation, what you really want to focus on is you want to ask yourself, are the attorneys focused on the things that attorneys should be? Because if you look at it this way, if your attorneys are busy doing work that your paralegal should or could be doing, you should be asking yourself, why do I have the paralegals not doing this work? Why is my attorney, who could be doing more valuable things, doing something that I probably could delegate to the legal assistant or to the paralegals? And when you do that wisely, what it can do is it can lead to more profitability in your firm. Now, in this match one head to head, when we look at value-based pricing versus staffing delegation, after we did the research, what we found is that, you know what, value-based pricing is the winner of that matchup. And here's the thing is that when it comes down to so many different law firms, as they're starting to implement technology and as they're starting to get more effective, more efficient, and even with the growth of AI in the process of providing legal services, what we notice is more and more firms are struggling because they're becoming more efficient, but because of their pricing strategy, they're actually losing as they're becoming better. But when you look at a strategy like value-based pricing, it allows you to overcome that issue. So the better you get at doing your job, the more money your firm can actually generate because you're adding more value. So value-based pricing wins a matchup number one.